Hello everybody, this is Gary with Investpack8. I'd like to tell you a little bit about why I decided to start learning about the stock market. Well, when I was in high school, I was about 16 years old. We used to have a thing in New York where they would create summer jobs for us. So everybody's excited to be able to have money to buy things that they want. Well, we get there. I mean, there's thousands of people there. And we had a lot of hard times trying to get into the building and get registered and, just one thing after another. And then by the time this last little group got in, well, they said they had run out of jobs. And there was just that many people there. So we was a little despondent, and then they called us off. Everybody did not get a job. And they called us off to the side and said that they can probably help us. So what they did was created a job for us. And when they did that, that gave us another opportunity to buy the little things that we needed as kids. And so they had different mentors come in there at times, and we would go to their little area and talk to them and see what they had to say about the future or whatever they had to talk about. Well, I had went to this guy and he had a newspaper in his hand, and he started reading. I said, "Sir," I said, "What are you reading about?" He said that he was doing the stock market, and back then, you didn't even have dial up. You just had to call somebody or mail in what you wanted to get on, what kind of stock, or call somebody, and you had to have an account, of course. But you would only be trusting the person that you give the information to be able to trade. Well, I made it where you don't have to do that anymore. Matter of fact, you can get involved with your own cell phone. But what's happening here? Most people are despondent. They don't want to have to go through all that. They're afraid of the stock market because they don't have the control. Well, here I am now. I'm 60 years old, and I have been actually learning about it for about 18 years, a little over 18 years. And the last couple of years, I've been actually training students how to do just simple trades. So you increase your technique as you learn more about it, and that's what we are sharing in Investpack8. We'll help you get started, which is just as simple as opening up a bank account. We use E-Trade, and then we show you how to make money in your own account. This is nothing new. It's been there for a long time, but you will get a 1099 at the end of the year. So basically, you're self-employed or sole proprietorship of your business. It depends on what you do with this. And there's no limit. Can't anybody tell you what you need to do as far as you can, you don't have to call nobody. You don't have to get anybody else involved in your training or your trading. So all you do is learn what to do, what button to hit, when the stock market go up, what I do about it? When it goes down, what do I do about it? Did you actually know that you can actually make money both ways? And we have strategies where you get on both sides. I mean, if the stock is at a point where you need to make money on it after you've gone through our chart reading program, you know how far it's going to go, but you don't know which direction. So what do? You get on both sides. You buy a call and a put. A call makes money going up, and a put makes money going down, and it's at a discounted rate. You actually go in, rent it, just like you go rent a car from Avis and something like that. You go do what you got to do, then you give it back. So that's what we do with options. Okay, but we start you off with penny stock. Now, penny stock, you're not renting it, you actually own it, and it doesn't expire. It doesn't have a time that's set where you have to make your money and get off of it, give it back. So you can stay on penny stocks as long as you like to. As long as that position is available, you can ride it from 2 cents up to $50 or $60. It's up to you with penny stocks. So that's the first thing we teach you is penny stocks, where the risk is not really great. It's just you're going in and you're actually training. It gives you enough time to train how to get involved with the other many things that's available with stock trading. Okay, so I'm glad you came to the site, and remember, this is set up for beginners and family. So we suggest when you're doing your training, we'll have some online training. We'll have some live training. We'll have also some training just for you. We'll actually come to your house, or we'll, excuse me, we'll bring up another account where we can do screen trading. Let's see if I can bring it up here. Okay, right here. So we can actually share our screen, and I can tell you what you need to do. And I could be right on your screen, or you could be right on my screen at the same time. So therefore, we don't miss anything, and I'm there for you. It's a real small fee at this time. Because I want as many people that has been wanting to do it, but what stopped them is intimidation or not having the money, that type of thing. So you actually can start up with penny stocks. You get your account, add little funds in there. I mean, even if it's $50, you ready to go, and you continue to just put money in there. So you build your account and you start trading. So you can actually start. I can show you how to start trading it with $50. Okay, so let's say you find some stock, which we usually help you find stocks that's appropriate for you to make money. And these are all technique. It's not inside trading. This is what we teach you how to do. And so you'll be able to read that chart to see what you need to do. You'll see the buy and the sell. I'll take this off right here. Okay. You'll be able to know when to buy and sell. Like these, there's three here. This is the index. So you got the Dow Jones and NASDAQ and the S&P. We'll eventually teach you how to use the S&P to make hundreds of dollars a day. But you first need to do the penny stocks, which you can actually make that kind of money with penny stocks also. There was this little boy. Well, he's younger than me. He's 18. He was 18 years old, and he went in and he had his granddaddy to let him have some money. See, when you're at that age, you don't ask to lend. You just, can I have, granddaddy, can I have $100? Granddaddy, can I have this? Can I have that? Well, what he was doing is padding his account with we'll just say E-Trade. I'm not sure which one he was using, but you will get an E-Trade account when you join in with us. So he was actually going in and he was padding his account. And he started trading on penny stock. Why did he go so low? Well, penny stocks, you could buy that stock. Anything that's under $5 is considered penny stock. I'll show you how to actually go in and buy stock for $1 or even 2 cents a share. And the more shares you control, the more shares they have to pay you too. So if the stock market moves 1 penny and you have 1,000 shares, well, they have to pay you a penny per share that you control. Okay. So we're all about control and compounding. So what this boy did, he went on and started compounding his money. And one day, or several days, he started renting out these limos and taking his friends with him, eating pizza and ice cream and other things they do when they go out together. And this is on the news. This is not fabricated. And one day they just kind of got bored and went to the Chevrolet dealership and drove up in there in the limousine. And he got out, looked at a Corvette, and went inside and bought it cash. It was $78,000, showroom floor. So these are the stories that comes up and it's really not told. Anybody, if you're able to get an account, then you can trade. Now, the other good thing about this, the adult can actually have the account, and then you let the child do the trading. We're not talking about a whole lot of money. I mean, even it's basically like a video game, but your rewards is not more time, it's more money. It's the same thing. So we'll show you how to get into thousands of different stocks, and that's why they call it a market, because you go in and you look at what you want to invest in. You could be in Facebook, Twitter. You can invest in both of those. LinkedIn. You can invest in ketchup or electricity. You can invest in solar. It doesn't matter, long as you know the buy and the sell points. That's what we're going to teach you, and be able to get in it with enough money to make some money. That's all we do. And with us starting off helping you at $150 instead of running a program where we're looking for you to try to come up with $2,000 or $3,000 or $5,000, that would be great, but I don't think it would be fair. So we decided to offer it for $150, and that gives you a chance to get your broker's account up first, and how to put money in it, and how to understand what you just did, and then actually pass this skill down, the skill of making money on the New York Stock Exchange. And they treat you just like you're a contractor or something like that, because they give you a 1099 at the end of the year. So if everybody in your household knows how to trade, then you can trade from the beach. You can trade from anywhere. I mean, long as you got a cell phone or a computer or a laptop, okay? You know, just like here. You know, you just take out time and get on and get off. So I'll show you how to go ahead and buy your stock. And then let's say you bought your stock for 20 cents a share, and you have 1,000 shares or however many you decide to buy. Well, you bought it for 20 cents, and then we'll show you how to go in and set it to make 100% profit. So if you bought it for 20 cents, guess what you do next? You sell it for 40 cents. And you can set that, and you don't have to be anywhere around. So when the stock market hits that, then it takes care of it for you. And it'll email you and tell you that your order has been executed. So there's no software to buy. You know, why should I have to go learn another software to operate the software that's already tied to your account? I think that's unjust. So I'm taking you directly there so you can have your own broker's account. And when you hit that button, you know you're dealing with the New York Stock Exchange and not just another piece of software. Okay, that's all I have to say today. This is Gary, and look, we really want you to come on and get involved with us, and we'll be coaching you all the way through it. You got a whole year before you have to pay me another $150. We're gonna make sure that you get in and you can trade like crazy, and put some of these strategies together that we have. We have like compounding strategies where some of our students are practicing now is the doubling a penny, every day. So do you know if you double a penny every day for 30 days, do you have any idea how much money that is? And if you're able to do that, the only place that you can do that is in the stock market. I'm going to give you a hint. It's $5 million if you compound properly. So we teach you how to do that. I hadn't been able to get up all the way up my chart yet, but so this is my year also. I was been teaching for a few years, but now I'm making this a full-time journey, and I want to take as many people with me as I can. Oh, you know what 31 days will bring you? 10 million and change. So let's sign up, and I guarantee you it'll be worth your money. Talk to you later.